Alright, so what is up? So I did finally get into Shadowverse again. We did do that whole switch montage of the summon animations. I don't know if I was ever going to come back to the game, but my friend brought up one good point about there was a mech in the game for Portal Craft. And if you learn it, you'll always have a good time. So I decided to take his word for it and join the new Worlds Beyond, the newer version that just released not too long ago. So I've been practicing Portal Craft because I actually never had a chance to actually play Portal Craft. So I noticed they use a lot of gears. There's puppets. There's a lot of interesting stuff you can do. There's rush with them, and there's a nice summon the Zord mechanic. So this Ralmia Sonic Boom is the best one because you can summon 3 artifacts, which is great. You can summon a ward, or you can summon all 3 of the Megazord pieces and get 3 of their effects if need be. But usually when I get a Ralmia, I'm usually trying to prep at least the artifact Gamma and Beta so they can put in some work. That's my important go-to combo. I guess that's the most important combo for the craft in general. So let's go, Yudi. Oh, she's so pretty. Yudi. And now heal or draw a card. Let's draw another card just to get some pieces. I'm still missing some artifact pieces from my Ralmia turn. I need stuff to get Ralmia kind of pumping here. That's fine. You can keep spell boosting. That's fine. That is fine as well. Oh, I remember this freaking Blazing Destroyer losing all of his costs every time you spell boost. Anyways, let's blow that up. We're not dealing with that. Thank God we have a card that targets. So now we're going to start with our Fortifier. Our Fortifier is very solid when it comes to the defense game. And we might be using it sooner than we think, depending on how this match goes. I mean, hey, you want to waste that? That's fine. You don't want to waste some damage, and that's okay. Listen, I drew too many pieces. I think honestly he did that so I didn't have to draw a piece But believe it or not, my hand was already perfect. I couldn't get it any better than how I want it right now, and everything's just solid. So for this one, for Alouette's summon mechanic, we're gonna summon one Zord, but it's gonna be the Fortifier artifact from Okami, the video game. Does that not look like the last boss from Okami? Amaterasu fought this thing. I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. Anyways, all right, so it looks like he didn't start with a good hand. He actually had to start with a full reset there. That was a little early. Sometimes people run the Apocalypse deck, then use that card, and then they got a full energy to use all the Apocalypse cards. But I guess he's using it early because he fears that I might be able to bum rush him for game soon. So he's got the defense up. And we're going to super evolve our Sylvia, which will pop 2 cards, which is awesome. And that is a 3 cost destruction. With bam, take that point, take that minus, but bam, but bam. Absolutely gorgeous. I love having the ward. The ward is a big help. All right. We see you. Can you kill these guys? I don't think you can. And you need a ward if that's the case. Only 1 super evolve, not a lot of rushing, no nothing. Oh yeah, no, I creamed this match. That's fine. Hit my 1 ward. Ouchies. Anyways, wow, what another great top deck. Well, bam! Alright, let's get to one more Runecraft match that I actually really did enjoy because I really had to use my brain a little bit. So I literally fought an Earthrite one. I don't think I even fought a lot of Earthrites in the actual Switch version, which is funny. So I'm just going with the flow on this, thinking yeah, I'll be fine. Alright, we got some puppets. I don't think I need you right now. And you came back anyways. Alright, let's do this. Let's draw. And how can I use you when I barely have any artifact cards to start this game off? At best, I only have puppets and board control with 1 damage puppets. Alright, Lana. That was helpful. Miss Last. Last was good. Okay, it's a budget Earthrite, unless Earthrite actually runs that. Anyways, gets my puppets going. Let's start wailing on that bell. I don't need that being on the field for as long as it needs to be. Take your free draw. I'm going to start working with what I have in my hand. Right now I got Ralmia in hand, and I have Orchis, and I have 2 good ACOS units when the long game comes. There we go. Oh, these top decks have been successful. Thank God this call gets me 2 gears. Freaking Rukina. Definitely a solid card. Bam. Just wanted to free up my hand because I want to make sure I'm still drawing some cards. I'm still missing some pieces that I should be looking for right now. A dark owl. Turned into a dog. It's an owl summoner. Turned into an owl. And let's keep going. Let's keep fortifying our artifacts here. We got our defense one. Let's turn that defense into an offense. Gamma is now made, and we're going to be summoning Gamma to kill that card while leaving our units unscathed for the turn, while dealing one extra little damage. But bam, shots fired. Alright, I'm stalling the game pretty well here. I'm staying alive. Rite free evolve, deals 4 damage. Wow. And another wow for that one. Rite be wildin'. Alright, good, you didn't have enough for that. That's good, that's good. Rite. Alright, that's all you got, that's fine. Ooh, another one, let's go. Alright, let's make a fortifier just in case. I'm going to need that actually, because I'm going to actually kill the unit naturally this time. I'm not even going to summon Gamma. It's always good to get the ward out, because if they don't get through the ward or get enough attacks in, you'll be able to at least deal 4 life damage or possibly kill another enemy unit. And that's what I kind of strategize around. But you do want to get into a certain kill point where you summon Orcus to actually bum rush if need be. Oy, that golem's going hyperspeed. Ouchies. Thank God she doesn't super evolve those golems. Only a normal evolves it. Alright, let's see. Let's draw 2 cards. I'm looking for some pieces. And I lost an orchid. That's fine. My hand wasn't looking too good, and I had to actually start to work a little bit here. I started to make some extra early combinations. I made alpha early because I had no choice to kind of get the move on. Already lost an orchid, no point. I can waste a super evolve here to kind of just micromanage 2 units there, which is completely fine. Alright, draw 2, that's fine. Draw another one. Deck thinning is deck winning, that's very understandable. Okay. The apprentice. Okay, that's fine. I'm still alive, and I'm dead. Dang it. Stormy Blast. Back to 9 cards. Alright, we're at the point where we can summon 3 units. Since he has nothing to really hit, I don't feel like summoning my Orcus just yet. I'd rather just keep the game as is. I'm back to 20 health, not like it mattered. He wasn't doing any damage. I'm down to my last super evolve. He's got 2 evolves left. He's going for a normal evolve state here, which is fine. I have my ward. Okay. I got one of them in kill count, which is fine. And he dealt 2 damage. Alright, I'm at 9. Let's do it up. Orcus, go. Let's set this up. We got our nice Lloyd protecting her. Let's rock and roll. The newfound heart. Super evol. Bam, bam. Destroy that shield. Destroy that character. Bam and bam. Get him down to 13. That's fine. Like I said, I'll take what I can get here. Wow, 2 of those. Doubled up on the golems there. Freaking Remy. Free evolve there, but bam. 2 big units, which is A-okay. That's fine. As long as you don't get to keep a ward. Alright, I'm at 10. But I'm at a point in my match where I'm safe. So let's just summon some units. Let's get some pieces going. We'll find a way to get around. As long as we fire some shots, that is fine. We had a ward protecting us. That's A-okay. Alright. He just went full blown Naru. Full at enhanced play points. Now he's at 8-9, which is, that's fine. I gotta kill that guy anyways. I gotta get my Megazord prepped here. My super mech needs to get ready to rock and roll. Now I got Gamma, Artifact B, Beta, and Alpha are now in hand. We can make some plays happen. Let's get another ward going to keep myself alive here. Gotta play that defense game. Let me lower his life just a little bit. Get another gear just to make another fortifier just in case. I'm trying to stay ahead of the game here. If I don't, I will die. That's fine. That's fine. I'm still alive. Thank God that's random. Thank God, random enemy. fact that I didn't hit my ward, I'm okay with that. Ow, that was a lot of damage. I gotta make a wave right here, right now. Let's fuse. This will be enough to kill everybody. Let's do it. Master Artifact Omega. Go. Bam. Heal. Swing for 10. Bam. Back in the game. Crap, you gotta be kidding me. Freaking got the play again. I had to work for my Zord. Alright, we gotta make some defense here. Let's draw 2. We're gonna need some cards. We need some resources. Perfect. I can rock that. I can definitely rock that. Bam. Let's draw another card. Looking for some artifacts. I have an artifact play next turn. Okay, okay. This isn't so bad. This isn't so bad. We're down to all of our resources where we gotta start making some different kind of plays, which is fine. Oh boy. L3. I can only do 8, but the next card he draws could possibly kill me. Good. Got my artifacts prepped up again. Let's rock and roll. Prep my shield. Bada bing, bada boom. Prep another shield. Bam. 2 shields are now up and running. So let's summon them both. And now my defense game has never been so strong. And that's A-okay with Naiba, because now I can still make some waves here. Bam. Let's fuse. Let's go again. Bam. Let's fuse again. Making waves here. Let's do it. Summon both. My shield and my shots. Bam. Perfect. I got my ward back. And we got some extra attacking going there, which is awesome. Wow, that was your top deck. That was a good one. Nice shield. Gain 2 earth signals. Good job with that shield. This card pretty much had rush. And that was it. Couldn't save him on that one. He was dead, which, thank God, I had no other options. Thanks for watching some Shadowverse, guys. Peace.